YOCF Fall Episode 2, Take 1. Ow! Is that for real? Welcome back to YOCF Fall Episode 2. This is Ryan.
Hannah.
And we love you guys. This has been fun for us to do, but especially more fun because we're not just doing these episodes anymore. We also get to see you guys in person, which leads us into our announcement. So if you guys weren't there last week, we are officially doing some in-person stuff, which means, Hannah, what are we doing?
So we have a few things. We get to have youth group.
Youth group. Sounds like Blue's Clues every time I do it.
Blue's Clues.
You guys know what Blue's Clues is?
Yeah, right? Okay.
That's Blue's.
Oh, I loved Blue's Clues. Well, we
favorite.
are going to get to do in-person youth group every other week. So the week that you are seeing this, the next week, October 4th, we will be having our high schoolers here on Sunday night at 5 p.m. outside. Bring your mask, bring your water. And then our middle schoolers, that Wednesday of that week is the 7th.
It is the 7th, October 7th is middle school. So middle schoolers, you can come then. Same thing, distance, masks. If you guys haven't registered for the in-person, on-site stuff, make sure to hop online to register for all of those things. Good news is there's one form for all of 2020.
Yes.
So just fill it out once. It is at 6 p.m. like Hannah said. It'll be a good time. And we're doing some other in-person stuff.
Yes, we are having on Mondays now from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. strictly.
Wow. Hannah's very punctual, very punctual.
Study hall. It's gonna be really fun. So come. You don't have to stay the whole time. You come, bring your devices, make sure they're charged up. We're gonna be out in front of the church again under the tent, and so bring your water, bring your mask,
bring a sweater, bring your homework.
Yeah, bring homework.
Don't show up without work to do. This is not playtime. It's not hang time. This is study time. So this is a place for you guys to come and do your homework. Maybe get a change of scenery.
Yeah.
Get out of your house for a little bit. Have some good internet.
Interact with other students, kind of.
See other human beings.
Yes.
It'll be a good time. We also have life groups happening and Bible studies. Those are all happening in person. You guys know where those are. Boys, Wednesday night at the Ludwigs next week. Girls.
For life groups.
For life groups.
Yes. And then girls on Wednesday nights will be at the Hose House at 6:30. And then we also have our Thursday night group available as well. And that will be in the backyard of the Fakutas at the same time on Thursday nights at 6:30.
Cool. Good
Ladies
stuff.
only for that one. Again. Just making sure.
Fine.
Sorry.
I didn't want to go anyways. I didn't want to go. Actually, it sounds like a good time.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, the Fakutas are the best. But we love you guys, and make sure you guys stay in touch with us. Make sure that you guys stick around after this episode for Zoom groups. That is the most important part of these episodes. So don't skip out on that. Make sure that you're connecting with people. Connect with us tonight and connect with us forever and during the week by following us on Instagram.
YOCF.
Yep, that was it.
That's it.
And that's it. Yeah. We're gonna transition to our next segment. This is Micah's Choice.
Woo!
Micah, be patient.
Which one? All right, go ahead. Which one do you want?
Okay, Micah, which one do you want?
Ooh, chocolate. Have a bite. Yummy.
Yummy.
That was Micah's Choice. If you don't know who Micah is, he is the
Cutest child on the face of the planet. Sorry,
objectively. I'm very biased, but that is my son.
Not my kid, but I agree.
Yeah, we'll do a couple more of those, and we'll just try and get inside the mind of Micah and see kind of what his preferences are.
What's his choice?
Yeah.
Who knows?
We're gonna transition to a segment. We played a little game, and pretty excited about it.
Yes.
And it's
so good.
Probably the most intense thing we've ever done. So to transition, I'm gonna ask Hannah. I'm gonna ask you a question, okay?
Okay.
And this will all make sense.
Go.
So, all of you guys can answer the question in the chat box as well. Who painted the Sistine Chapel ceiling?
Da Vinci.
Is it Picasso, Da Vinci, Michelangelo, or Van Gogh?
Michelangelo.
Is that your final answer?
Yes. Is it Da Vinci?
Did you think it was Da Vinci?
No, I just was like thinking like, you know, we have so many students that go to Da Vinci.
That's true.
It'd be funny, but Michelangelo.
The correct answer is Michelangelo.
God, that would have been really embarrassing.
I know. Well, we are going to play a little trivia game. We have some guests, Hannah, Pearl, and one of our high school leaders, Ben Ho. They're going to do some trivia with a really intense catch. So if they get questions wrong, you will see what happens. So it's pretty intense.
Yes,
you want to say anything about it? Big disclaimer here. Big
disclaimer, we already filmed this, and I will say that was probably one of the craziest experiences off camera I've ever had in my life. So I really love you guys, and I hope you appreciate this next game that we play.
Welcome everyone to our, I'm really excited about this. We are doing a fun activity where you guys are gonna get to watch 3 of your leaders in pain. And this is gonna be a great time. So these 3 volunteers have volunteered to participate in what is called the Death Nut Challenge. So there are 5 levels of nuts that are hot and hotter. And we're gonna do this trivia style. So they don't really know exactly what's gonna happen. I'm going to ask you a question that is multiple choice. And you guys will have 30 seconds to pick your answer, okay?
I'm nervous.
If you get the question right, then you are safe. You don't have to eat any of the nuts. Okay. If you get it wrong, you have to eat the next level up.
How many questions are there?
There are 20 questions and 5 levels.
20 questions.
We will go until we have 1 winner, or we get through all the questions. So multiple of you guys can win, and you guys are playing for the chance to win a limited edition YOCF keychain.
Ooh.
I don't even have.
So
the
you
stakes
guys,
are high.
You guys also have the opportunity to tap out at any time. Okay.
Oh.
We have palate cleansers here. We've got milk, we've got ice cream, and we've got death nuts here. So any questions before we get started?
Let's do this.
Okay.
Very cool.
I'm so nervous. Okay,
How
here
do
we
you
go.
win?
How do you win? You get to the end.
You do level 5?
Either everybody gives up, or you get to the end of the question.
Got it, okay.
Okay, so question number 1. This is a church, a Christian church, so I'm going to ask you a question about Judaism. What is the name for the Jewish New Year? Here's is it A, Hanukkah, B, Yom Kippur, 3, Kwanzaa, 4, Rosh Hashanah? You have 30 seconds.
How do you spell Hanukkah? Sorry.
Yeah, don't let each other see.
I don't know this at all.
Oh, wow.
A, B, C, or C.
Sorry, Pearl.
Yeah. You getting the nut.
Are you sweating already?
I know some of them are wrong.
All right. Time's up. Okay, Ben, well, I'll ask you first. What did you put as your answer?
I'm locked in for
Number 4, which was Rosh Hashanah. Okay, Hannah, what did you put?
I am also locked in for number 4.
Bro, what did you put? Which was Yom Kippur, which is incorrect. The correct answer is
It literally
Rosh
was just
Hashanah.
Jew year.
go.
Okay, so you are eating the Getting Started nut, which is heat level mild, is what it says.
Mild. You got this, Pearl.
This has a mixture of Carolina Reaper, chocolate
Love chocolate. Perfect.
butler.
Love chocolate butler.
So here you go. I'm gonna serve you one of these. Here, I probably shouldn't touch it. That's not COVID friendly. But go ahead, enjoy.
I have to eat the whole thing?
You gotta eat the whole thing. Just pop it in, and feel free to narrate it. Tell us how you're feeling.
Explain the sensation in your mouth.
What's going on?
It's actually fine. Is it? No, I'm good. It tastes like a spicy salsa.
Okay.
But
Spicy salsa.
it's not that bad, actually.
Alright.
Okay, cool.
Question number 2.
Good.
Here we go.
Let me think about it.
I'm not ready.
Number 2. This one hits really close to home for me because Micah is doing nothing but watching Mickey Mouse. So the question is, what is the color of Donald Duck's bow tie? What is the color of Donald Duck's bow tie? Is it red, yellow, blue, or white? Red, yellow, blue, or white. What is the color of Donald Duck's bow tie?
Pen isn't working.
Here, you can use my juicy one.
I'm juicy.
I'm so mad at this question right now. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it.
All right, time's up. All right, here we go. Pearl, we'll have you go first. What did you answer?
One.
One, which was?
I don't remember.
Red.
Red.
Red, and Hannah?
White.
White,
Ooh.
and Ben?
Red.
Red. Correct answer is red.
Oh! I literally feel like that
Hannah?
was like a.
One's fine. It's not that bad.
Here you go.
You know what
Here
I
you go.
mean?
All right, Hannah's gonna go ahead and eat the first nut.
Okay.
Again, I don't know what butla is. It's spelled Bhutla.
It tastes good.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
Can't
Okay.
wait for level 2.
Chocolate butter.
I feel like there's a progression of heat. Like there's the initial, and then as it settles, and then as it goes down, there's
Yeah.
different layers of all that. Hannah,
Interesting.
any thoughts?
It tastes good. Like I'd eat more of those.
Yeah.
Like if there was a bowl, I'd eat them.
As
Also,
I-
Hannah feels no pain.
That's not true. Ben, don't lie to the
Oh.
kids.
Number 3, which planet is the hottest? Is it A, Venus, B, Saturn, C, Mercury, or 4, Mars? Which planet is the hottest? 30 seconds.
no idea.
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Yo.
How well do you guys know your, is that considered astrology?
Astronomy.
Astronomy, yeah.
Astronomy.
Astrology, yeah.
Astrology
No, stop.
It's astrology.
Yeah.
You guys got your answers?
Yep.
Okay, let's do it. Hannah, what did you choose?
Mercury.
Mercury, Ben?
I also put Mercury.
Mercury.
Science.
Science.
I put Saturn.
Saturn. The correct answer is Venus.
Oh, wrong.
So that means, Ben, you are eating the first level here.
Okay.
And ladies, you guys get level 2, which is warming up. This is heat level mild plus.
Mild plus.
This has Carolina Reapers and ghost peppers.
Ooh.
Kid stuff.
Oh wow, this one is massive for some reason. This is just one.
That's one?
That's one.
Or, yeah.
Let's just divide it. No?
No way.
No.
Two
It's that's
fused
what it's
together?
like. It's like
No,
that
there-
in all the packages.
There's 2 of them. There's
Okay,
two
yeah,
in here.
you can split. That's fine.
Thank you.
All right, on 3, everyone. 1,
Cheers.
2,
Bink.
3. All right, tell us how it's going over there.
The chocolate butler is really coming through.
The butler.
Yes.
Butler. B-H-U-T.
I feel the blood flushing to my face. Rushing to my face.
You can't even speak straight all of
Yeah.
a sudden.
It's good.
It's not.
I would argue that the first one tastes hotter. Personally.
How do you feel about that, Pearl?
I feel like I just ate 2 of the first ones.
Okay.
Well, it's plus mild.
Mild
It
plus.
tastes like mild plus.
Mild plus. Ben?
Well, yeah.
What's
yeah.
your first one?
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's delightful.
Ben loves spicy food, and he has lots of spicy stuff all the time.
I do love spicy food.
He's
It's
gonna
not that
do
bad.
I'm not gonna-
Honestly,
Okay.
I'm disappointed.
Ooh.
Okay, well, wait until the next one.
Wow.
We're gonna-
I'm
We're
We're
nervous.
gonna see if you regret those words. Next question. Here we go. What does the D in D-Day stand for? What does
I
the
think I'm
D
stupid.
in D-Day stand
What?
for? Is it A, Dooms, Dark, Denmark, or Dunkirk?
Oh, I'm gonna
D
need to borrow
in-
someone's pen. If
Here, I got you.
18 seconds.
Wait, can you say them in that order
Yep.
again?
Is it Dooms, Dark, Denmark, or Dunkirk? Is it starting to get a little worse, or are you guys good?
No, I'm fine.
All right, there we go.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll go start with Ben and then go down the line. What does the D in D-Day
I'm
stand for?
actually not sure about this.
Okay.
I put down Dunkirk.
Dunkirk, okay. Hannah?
D for Dunkirk.
D for Dunkirk.
Ooh, I put Dooms.
The correct answer is Dunkirk.
There is
So,
the movie.
we-
That's the only
I had
reason
no
why.
idea. I was
We
just
are
like,
moving on.
this
Pearl,
was
you are
not
gonna eat
multiple
the
choice, I
next
would not
one,
have
which
gotten it.
is
Let's go.
it's getting real. Heat level medium. This one has Carolina Reapers 7 pot brain strain peppers.
What are pop brain?
Pot brain strain peppers.
That sounds fictitious.
I'm getting scared.
You want to see it?
Oh,
Here, guys, you can see what they look
It looks
like.
spicy.
I don't like the color.
They
color
kind of
is
get like more
natural.
intense. Yeah, they kind of get more intense
color
color-wise.
like.
Feel free.
Oh, okay.
I'm taking the small one.
It's so powdery.
Bro,
Alright, and
racing to the
Again,
end.
please describe the sensation.
Okay. Sweet, honestly.
Sweet. All right.
And now
Like a boss.
less sweet. It's honestly not that bad.
Okay.
I like it. I like feeling like I'm on fire a little bit.
Okay. Okay.
Tastes good. Perfect.
Okay, let's keep moving then, huh? I hope this gets really difficult.
Little
at
bite
some
of
point.
ice
This is not hard.
Okay. This one, I will be disappointed if any of you get this one wrong.
No.
Oh.
So I'm putting some pressure on
You say these things,
Is
yeah.
the answer Jesus?
In which city can you find the Liberty Bell? Is it A, Washington, D.C., B, Boston, C, Philadelphia, 4, Manhattan? In which city can you find the Liberty Bell?
Why are you saying that you would be disappointed in us? For
Just
not
because
knowing
I
this?
want to make you feel
American
worse.
Because America.
It's America. A, Washington, D.C., B, Boston, C, Philadelphia, 4, Manhattan. I think you can hear that.
I don't think any of us are gonna cheat on you, so.
No. I just don't want.
All right, here we go. Hannah, what did you choose?
C,
C,
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia, Ben?
I got Philly.
Philly?
Philly.
And
City.
correct answer is Philadelphia.
I just like.
We know our American history.
Let's go.
City of brotherly love.
Well done. You guys are all safe.
Are we? For now.
What is the rarest blood type?
Oh.
Ah,
Is it O, A, B, or AB negative?
There's only
I-
O, A, B, AB negative.
Yep.
I definitely don't know this.
I think I
Don't
know
know?
this one.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Got 17
sounds
seconds left again.
1,000% of a guess.
Is it O? Do you guys know what your blood type is?
No.
No.
I'm O.
You're O. You guys all done?
Yeah.
That was quick. Okay, we don't need that. Pearl, what did you get?
O.
O, Hannah?
We put D. Oh no.
D,
AB
which
negative?
was
I'm so
AB.
scared.
D is not a blood type, so I'm assuming you
No,
you're
yeah,
putting
yeah,
AB negative.
yeah, AB negative.
And Ben?
AB negative.
No!
The correct answer is AB negative.
Wow.
Which means we are moving on.
I'm so sorry.
I'm scared!
So just a disclaimer, Pearl, you can win. If you eat through all 5, you can continue playing by continuing to eat number 5.
I have to keep eating number 5?
Every time you get
so
one
wait,
wrong.
I lose if I make it through all 5?
No, you win.
No, you win.
You win the limited edition YOCF
Yeah.
keychain.
Do you want it that bad?
Yes, I wanted that.
Here you go.
I want it that
Here's number
bad.
4.
Okay, I'm nervy.
This
I'm
one
nervous for
has... What do we got here? This one is pain sets in, heat level hot. This has 2 times the Carolina Reaper
at the
peppers
color.
and 7 hot Dula peppers. Is that right?
I don't know.
Dula peppers.
Yeah.
All right,
What?
heat level hot.
My mouth is like already kind of on fire, which I think is part of what makes this, which is what's
It's
gonna
like a
make me
progressive thing.
cry.
It's okay if you cry. Let it out. Let it out.
Brian
And
cried
please,
already, so it's okay.
please tell us.
Dude, it smells like it's gonna ruin me.
Don't smell it. Don't smell it.
I'm scared.
1, 2, 3, go.
Power. You're powerful.
You gotta go, 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 go. You're like a little bunny.
And it's like, yeah, that hurts.
Does it taste like Venus?
The hottest
Wait.
planet.
Yeah.
It tastes,
I was like, what is
it tastes like
Venus?
Satan is breathing down my throat right
oh
now.
my.
Is he like,
Yeah, it tastes like this guy. Literally.
cute?
It's painful. It's
Oh.
painful.
Oh,
This one hurts.
not
It hurts.
excited.
You took
It's
it like a
hurting.
champ though, Pearl.
It's hurting.
Well done. I think the speed of how you ate it.
It helped.
Very helpful.
I suggest this method.
All right, shall we move on?
Yes.
You doing okay, Pearl? Okay. Which U.S. state is known as the Sunflower State? The Sunflower
Couldn't even
State.
tell ya.
Is it
Couldn't
A,
even tell ya.
Florida, California, Maine, or Kansas? Florida, California, Maine, or Kansas? How you doing, Pearl?
I'm good.
Could you sing right now, or
Oh yeah.
could you sing us something?
Hi.
I'm not confident.
I'm not either. I think I got the wrong
zero
answer.
confidence
All right,
in my
which
answer.
state is known as the Sunflower State, Pearl?
I don't know what Kansas.
That was Kansas, okay. You guessed Maine, and Ben, Kansas. Correct answer. Kansas.
Yes.
Hannah, you're on
This guy.
nut number 3, which is It's Getting Real, Heat Level Medium, Carolina Reapers, and 7 pot brain strain peppers. So, who do we think has the highest heat tolerance of the 3 of you?
I don't think we know yet.
How are you, Ben?
I think we're all champs.
We're all
honestly.
champs.
You're absolutely all
I've
champs.
seen us all eat some really spicy stuff.
That literally had no heat at all.
Oh my god.
I don't taste it.
You want another one?
No.
I am so
fine.
impressed.
It seems like there was a big jump from 3 to 4.
Four
Yeah,
four
that
gets
is.
worse.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know Pearl can handle her heat. So. It's
All right, here we go.
100%.
Next question. How many bones are in the human body?
couldn't tell
Is
you.
it 206, 205, 201, or 209?
What? Those are all so similar.
What if you are like missing a bone?
You're not a human then.
That's really
Not
rude.
considered human.
What about
Can we
people
get-
who were born without bones, Ryan?
It's called a jellyfish.
It's called a jellyfish.
And,
Then you're classified as a
206,
jellyfish.
205, 201, and 209. How many bones are in the human body?
100% wrong. I got
Hannah,
this
what'd you guess?
wrong.
A.
A, 206. Pearl,
I guess 209.
209, 205. The correct answer is 206.
No!
Yeah, let's go.
I have to do level 5.
Pearl is on level 5. Ben, you're on level 2?
I think. Yeah.
Level
Yeah,
2?
what? Ben, you.
I know.
So what we learned is I'm the dumbest.
No,
I can
that's
handle
I'm
it.
gonna
not
just
true.
drop
Can you
it.
put it in?
Sure, sure.
Where's level 2 at? Is that level 2?
Ooh, I want the half one.
Okay.
That's 3.
Dude, I'm gonna get the big daddy. Go
Do
big or,
it.
Go big or go
Big
home.
or
Is this
go
the
home.
last one?
Yeah.
That's the last level.
Oh, Pearl, I'm
This
so
ice cream is
nervous.
really
I'm kind of shaking a little.
So Ben, you're on nut number 2.
Yeah.
Why am I doing this to myself?
Just don't. It's okay.
No, I'll do it. Wait, this one's a half of one though.
Okay.
Okay, it's fine.
And number 5 is heat level stupid hot is what it says. This is the death nut.
'Cause I'm
2
stupid.
times Carolina Reaper, Moruga Scorpion, plus 13 million Scovilles
Oh my gosh.
of capucin crystals. I don't even
I
know what
don't know
that
what
is.
those words
Sensation?
are.
I am not sure, but
Yeah.
enjoy.
All right, Pearl.
You can always tap out if you
Yeah,
decide
if you
to.
want
No.
to change to.
Am I going
the
at the
smaller
same
one,
time?
that's okay.
Sure.
Okay.
No judgment.
You're on level 2, bruh.
I know.
What's going on there?
I'm actually scared.
How's it, Ben?
It's delightful.
Right?
Yeah, it's really good.
Okay.
Spicy.
Remember, that is heat level mild plus Carolina Reapers and ghost peppers.
Oof. Yeah.
How's the ice cream though?
It tastes ghosty.
Oh, yeah, ice cream is good.
Pearl, how you doing?
Oh no, oh no.
I'm in pain.
Mm,
It hurts,
Yeah.
but it kind of feels good though.
Yeah. Are you also getting like the endorphin rush?
I feel like I could run a long
Yes.
time right now.
Does your
Yes.
heart feel like it's beating faster, like out of your chest?
Do you want to like punch a hole through the wall?
Yeah.
I get that feeling.
Please not this wall.
Wait, so am I done? Did I win?
No.
No. You're still going. We've got to
Did
get.
I lose?
I
No.
mean, you could still win
Well-
the keychain.
I mean, in a way, yes.
Who's the real loser here?
How many more questions are there?
Enough.
There's plenty more.
Wait, so I have to keep eating that again and again?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Or you could tap out.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You can always tap out.
Quick
Okay,
is always
next
a
question
viable
here.
option.
How old do you have to be in order to enter into the Hunger Games?
Oh,
Is it 12, 11, 10, or 15? How old do you have to be to enter into the Hunger Games? 12, 11, 10, or 15?
It's getting worse.
I feel like water is a bad choice. I don't know.
Pearl, do you want milk? Do you want milk? Let's get milk.
Nervous. Are you okay? You want milk?
You said you liked it like 20 seconds ago.
I don't like it anymore.
Do you want some milk?
Yeah.
You're a champ.
Yeah. This is crazy.
All right, you've got 10 seconds to answer your question here.
Oh.
How old do you have to be to enter the Hunger Games? 12, 11, 10, or 15?
I literally have no
My marker
clue.
doesn't work. My marker doesn't work.
All right, Pearl, we'll get you out of the way here
12.
first. 12. Hannah.
10.
10. Ben. 12.
Oh my
Correct
gosh.
answer is 12.
Oh, thank the Lord.
All right, Hannah, that's number 4, I think, right? Which is this
Yeah.
one right here.
Because
That one is
Prim
for
was
you.
12 when she was selected.
Thanks,
Oh,
guys.
I don't remember, Ben.
All right, again, this is Pain Sets In, 2 times Carolina Reaper, and 7 Pot Dula Peppers. I don't know what that means.
Oh my gosh, hold on. Okay.
I kind of feel like I'm gonna fall over.
Tap out if you need to.
Yeah. That hurts.
I'm so happy you got this question
Hannah's
right.
enjoying this, guys. She feels nothing.
Dude. Dude, you're a beast.
How's it feel, Hannah?
It's fine. I don't know.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. I don't know.
All right, I think we know who has the lowest heat tolerance here, but
But she also just had the hottest one.
yeah,
Why
we need
not?
to,
Oh, we have
we
to
need to
have a
keep
winner.
going. So,
Pearl made for ice.
here's one.
What's Pearl's middle name?
What year did was Barbie released?
Who
Oh
knows?
boy.
Who knows?
Nineteen
you know? I don't know.
58, 1959,
Those are too
1956, or 1961? What?
No idea.
Good. 58, 59, 56, 61.
Okay.
close. Praying that Pearl gets this.
I really want, everyone wants Pearl to get the correct.
I know.
Nervous.
Let's give her the keychain, you guys.
All right, Ben. What year did Barbie come out?
We're going-
1956. Hannah?
100%.
I also said 50.
Oh,
56,
please.
56. The correct answer is 1959.
Oh!
So, okay, this is the. I feel like, Pearl, if you're gonna eat this
Half.
one, you can have
Yeah,
the
half
half.
and a
You
half,
should take
yeah.
that one.
I
And then-
leveled 3.
Ben, you're on. Yeah, number 3.
Is this 3?
Enjoy.
Yes.
Let's go.
So Ben is on number 3. It's getting real, medium, Carolina Reapers, 7 Pot Brain Strains, and then you guys are both on number 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Ready?
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Go.
Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. 2 is spicier than 3.
I think you're actually a demon from hell. You're used to it, bro.
We'll keep that one in the video. And that was number
Are
5.
you okay?
I'm okay.
Is it not hot?
It just feels tingly.
Mm.
What?
I mean, also, I think it progressed for you a lot.
It did.
So it'll probably progress for me.
Yeah, maybe because you ate all 5 in a tighter time frame.
Yeah.
Can we get some comments if Hannah is human or not?
I'm human.
100%.
I'm not convinced.
I'm a robot.
You're a fire-breathing dragon.
Okay, we are. We're gonna
Hey,
do.
wait, don't people say you look like the dragon from Shrek?
I've never had somebody say that.
There's someone I know who looks like the dragon from Shrek.
Is it me? Do you think I look like the dragon?
The
from
dragon
Shrek?
has like really pretty blue eyes.
Oh, thank you.
All right, in the comment section, does
Do I-
Hannah look like
A real
the
debate here.
dragon from Shrek? That is a great question. Here's what we're gonna do, and this is mostly for Pearl. This is gonna be our last question.
Oh, thank God.
And so, Pearl, if you get it wrong, you can eat one more and still win the keychain.
Okay.
For everyone else, we're still going.
What if there's a tie?
You guys will all get a keychain.
Yes.
What is the second to last book of the Old Testament?
Oh.
What is the second to last book of the Old Testament? Is it
Old
Nahum,
Testament.
Habakkuk, Zechariah, or Obadiah? All right, time is up. Ben, what did you put?
This is not right.
2, Habakkuk.
Yeah.
Okay. Hannah. C, Zechariah.
Oh.
Zachariah.
Zechariah. The correct answer is Habakkuk.
No! I thought when I was putting down C that it was Habakkuk, but it's okay. I don't know if I can do another nut.
I went to state school, you guys. State
Okay,
school.
so I'm gonna pop out. You guys are both on number 5 here, right?
Yeah.
Ben, you want to do one in solidarity with them or no?
You don't have
You don't have to. But here's
this the
number
last
5.
one?
This is the last
I'll
question.
do it. I'll do one.
Okay. Here's
Yeah.
one for everyone. Grab one
Okay.
if you like to
Bro,
do
I
it.
can't do it.
And if you think that these guys
Here,
are
take the small one
champs,
if you want it.
make sure you let them know in the comments. But
Girls
this is
having
very
3.
impressive.
Dude!
Number 3
Girl
was
can
the
have
death
my
nut.
keychain. That is insane.
one?
Sure, I'll do one.
My stomach hurts more than anything else. Like, I feel like
Okay.
I'm gonna throw up.
Can we just pause for a sec?
I actually think I'm gonna throw up.
For a
You're gonna
minute?
throw up?
My stomach hurts.
Do you want some milk?
No, that's disgusting.
Guys, tap out if you
I
need
can't
to.
do it. I tap
Are you
out.
done?
I tap
All right,
out.
everyone.
I
Round
can't
of
do
applause
3.
for Pearl.
Good job.
Well
Thank you.
done.
Good job, Pearl.
You guys in?
Yes.
I'm in.
All right.
100%.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. No keychain for you, Pearl. Remember, this is heat level, stupid hot, the death nut, 2 times the Carolina Reaper,
Okay.
Moruga Scorpion, and
I know
13
why-
million Scovilles.
I know why you didn't have a reaction.
Why?
There's like nothing in the beginning.
I don't really have a reaction in my mouth. I just feel it
Yes.
in my stomach, and it feels not okay.
Yeah.
How's this one for you guys?
It's fine. It's not like
Yeah. If you guys have ever swallowed like a molten ball of lead and have it slowly travel down your esophagus into
Yeah.
your gut, that's kind
I
of
know
what it
where
feels
the nuts are, and it's right here in my stomach. So I will know where they are in the rest of my body the whole time they're there. So
like
like
someone
lit a match in my mouth.
like. I'm getting it in the back of my mouth. Mostly in the back of my mouth.
Wow.
Yeah.
This has been a great time.
If I throw up,
Ben,
I'll let you guys know.
Hannah, Pearl, thank you so much for playing. This has been the Death Nut Challenge. Signing off here. Thanks for playing.
Love you guys.
Peace.
Guys, if there was ever any question that your leaders loved you guys, that segment should have put that to rest. What you guys didn't see happen when we were done filming is, I think Hannah's insides literally exploded.
I literally thought I was gonna have to go to the hospital, and that's it. That's all
Yep.
you guys need to know.
Hannah and Pearl. Pearl's insides also exploded. And that is, I really feel like that's not an exaggeration.
No, I genuinely thought I was gonna have to go to the hospital. We had to call our on-staff emergency room doctor, Johnny Osgood, to make sure I was okay.
I was pretty nervous. So, all of that to say, thank you for playing that
No
game.
problem. Won't do
and
it again, but I do love you guys.
Students, do not play that game.
Don't
Seriously.
do it.
If you're an adult, you're allowed to make the decision.
But
And
don't
if you're
do
an
it.
adult, do not do it. It was.
Do you want to treat your body as a temple as God has asked us to? Don't do it. That's all I gotta say.
Well, that was super fun. And it was super awful all at the
Yes.
same time. But it was good. Now we have some ice cream here.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Just like that, we're changing things up real fast. And so we're going right into interview time
Yes.
with Ryan and our very lovely, very sweet, cool Ben Ho.
Ben Ho.
Ben Ho. Alrighty, take it over there.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our interview portion. Today we have one of our very own. We've got one of our leaders. This is Ben. I'll let him introduce himself a little bit more. But for those who maybe don't know you, we've got middle schoolers and high schoolers here. Can you just introduce yourself? Who are you? How did you get here? How long have you been serving? That'd be great. Yeah.
Okay. So hi.
We'll leave it open-ended, just like that.
All right, let's do it. Okay, so some of you may recognize me as a dad. I'm a father to 3 kids, Isabel, Caleb, and Sophia. And I've been working with youth group now for 17 years.
17 years. That's longer than almost all of our students have been alive.
Yeah, I'm also quite old too. So yeah.
You have that wonderful Asian gene though, where you don't age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say Asians age like a house of cards, where we look young until we don't.
Just one day you wake up and it's like, oh, they're old now.
Yeah, absolutely.
You haven't hit that point yet though. So.
No, but winter is coming. So I've been working with youth for 17 years, working on the worship team for just about as long.
Yeah.
And Christine, my wife, and I, we lead a small group at our house. So yeah, that's kind of what we do here.
Yeah.
Yes,
And Ben is the one person at the church that I get mistaken for the most. Does that happen to you often? Because we're both Asian, glasses, and play guitar.
Yeah.
There's some similarities, so.
Yeah, and the worst is when I wear a baseball cap.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
Yeah. Yeah, you could pretty much we're identical at that point.
Yeah, but you know what? Like, when I'm like, get mistaken, like, hey, Ryan, I take it as a compliment.
Yeah, me too.
Hopefully, right?
So can you tell us a little bit about your story? How did you come to know the Lord? What was that process experience like? And, yeah. Quick testimony.
Really quick. Okay, so I grew up in a home that observed like ancestor worship. That's really common in Asian homes, where you like clean up your ancestors' grave sites. If you've watched Mulan, they kind of do that kind of stuff.
Have you watched the new one?
I haven't.
I haven't either.
Yeah.
All right, no spoilers in the comments.
But Isabel said it's amazing.
Okay.
So, yes. And my mom was kind of a cultural Buddhist, but I was really agnostic. And that just...
Which means?
I acknowledged a creator of the universe, but really didn't have a name or any specifics on that creator, okay? So, fast forward through college, and I'm teaching now, and I meet this lovely woman named Christine, with a K, and I start going to OCF. And here's the thing about why I was agnostic, is I could see God in things. I could see God in moving through like nature and things like that. But it was I had a really hard time seeing God past like science and like the head knowledge that I had, which I was really prideful in at the time, just coming out of undergrad and all that stuff, and so much ego and all that stuff. So the problem with all of this head knowledge is that I didn't have the why. Yeah. And that always nagged at me. And it wasn't until I started attending OCF and seeing the people within it and seeing God moving through people that I started to get that answer. Yeah. And it was really only through that process of seeing God move through his people. And actually Brandon Cash discipled me. Oh. I met with him at...
We know him.
I know, he's awesome, no cap. And we met at Starbucks next to Noah's Bagels, and we talked about God and Jesus, and he told me to read, amongst other things, Case for Christ and the Bible.
Heard of it?
Yes, it's a great book. And pretty shortly after that, I accepted Christ.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. And you're like in your mid-20s at this point?
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty different than most of our students' experience. I feel like a lot of our students have either grown up in the church or, you know, they've experienced Jesus to some capacity much younger in life. When you look at kind of our students and our students who have been walking with the Lord since they were, you know, I know some of our students, they were saved when they were 5. Yeah. What do you think is the biggest difference between somebody who comes to their faith when they're that age versus somebody who comes, you know, to their faith in Jesus at mid-20s?
Yeah, I like that question because I think that coming to Christ later in life, I had to wrestle in a very real, focused way.
Yeah.
Once I accepted Christ into my life with everything that I've done, like pre-knowing Jesus.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so accepting and really knowing God's grace and allowing it to wash over me, forgiving me for what I've done, pre-knowing Him.
Yeah.
Was a struggle,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. But I don't think that really differentiates me from someone who knows or has grown up with Christ. It just brought it more into focus.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah, the Bible talks so much about those of us who were formed in the flesh versus formed in the spirit. And you just had a lot more time to be formed in the flesh, where you were developing sin habits or, things that were against God that you had to deconstruct. Yeah. And essentially, tear those things apart so that the Spirit could build those things up. Not to say that, 5-year-olds aren't already crazy sinful.
Right.
Because kids are selfish and they want what's best for themselves. But there's just definitely a different level of recognition and knowledge of your own self. Knowledge of your own self at that point.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. One of the questions I've been excited to ask you about is, our students and all of us, we've been quarantined. Everybody's doing this distance learning. Mm-hmm. Can you talk a little bit about your job? Because I know you also have been working from home in this season. Yeah. But you've been working from home for a lot longer. Can you tell us a little bit about what you do? And
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been working from home now for like 8 years.
8 years. So you've been in quarantine for 8 years now.
I have. The outside is nice. Thanks for inviting me out here. Yeah. And I work in IT, and I work for a big health organization, and I configure the software that they use in the OR and in surgical centers and stuff like that. It's a challenge. Yeah. It's especially when I first started it, like you guys probably are seeing now, it's a challenge isolating yourself appropriately and finding that mental space where you can work, right? Yeah.
So what was that process like for you? Because 8 years, you have a lot more experience and maybe you've figured out how to work from home well.
Yeah.
For our students who are doing distance learning, who are doing high school and middle school at home, how can they do that better?
Okay. All right. Well, I'd say rule number 1 is do not think you are the exception for distractions. Huh. Okay. So like I'd say don't think that you can have a screen on with social media or Netflix or whatever and think you can focus appropriately in class. Yeah. In my case, focus appropriately at work, right? Yeah. I would say instead is be really strict about what's work and what's playtime. Yeah. And when you play hard. Sure, take those breaks and allow yourself to do something that is not school related. Yeah. You know. And also, headphones are key. Huh. Headphones with a microphone. Yeah. Right? And preferably headphones that go like in your ear, not like the Apple EarPods that like kind of just sit in your ear. You want
something
isolation.
that can kind of block out the rest of the noise.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
That prevents a lot of frustration.
Okay, good. Yeah. I will try that.
Okay.
I do these headphones most of the time. Like, not earbuds, but headphones.
Try it. Yeah. I think it makes a big difference.
Okay, I'll try it. I mean, they're noise canceling for the most part too, so all right, you're the pro, so I'll take it from you. Okay, I've got a couple silly questions here.
Okay.
These are great, kind of get to know you. First of all, thanks for doing the interview.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And also, thanks for doing the hot nut challenge that we did already.
Also, yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you. That was his idea, by the way, so he put himself up to it. But aside from that, what is the hottest thing you've ever eaten?
Okay, 100% it was downtown Chinatown at Howlin' Ray's, which is a Nashville hot wings place.
Oh.
Yeah, they have this thing that
is that a chain or is it?
I think there's just the one.
Okay.
But it's inspired by Nashville, Tennessee's hot wing craze, which is kind of all over now. But this place is unique because I think they have this level of spice that is insane. So this thing that's not on the menu is called the Howlin' Plus.
It's not even on the menu?
It's not on the menu. I think I had to sign a waiver. I had to eat it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had to eat it with gloves on.
Wow.
Yeah, I was every part of my body, like stuff was coming out of it. Like it was ugly.
So gross.
Have you seen someone ugly cry? Yeah. It's like that.
But you're eating.
But I'm eating. Yeah, it was the worst. I had to tap out too. I couldn't finish it.
Did you do it by yourself, or did you like find some other like
terrible person to do it? No, a good person. To inflict it on.
Yeah.
Actually, Pearl. Pearl did it.
Pearl did it.
Yeah. She didn't do the Howlin' Plus. She just did the Howlin'.
And that was hotter than the hot nut challenge we just did.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. No, I don't think it's because of the Scoville, which is the level of spiciness.
Yeah.
It is because of the amount of chicken that I had to eat. That I had to.
I don't like spicy, so I didn't participate today. I just cannot handle it. But I have been to Nashville and eaten hot wings there.
Yeah.
And they were delicious, but painful for me.
It's not for everyone.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Here's another fun one. If you could have a forever fast pass to any amusement park ride ever, what would it be? What would you just ride nonstop?
Easy question. Easy answer. Universal Studios, the Harry Potter ride.
Oh, wait, I don't think I've been on that one.
Oh, it's a game changer, especially if you like Just Kidding Rowling. It's amazing.
Remind me, like, what's the ride?
It's you're strapped in and you're kind of moved through. There's like there's like a Whomping Willow,
okay.
And even like the line is awesome because you're just seeing all these story elements.
I've been to Harry Potter World at Universal, but I don't think I went on the ride, which makes no sense that I didn't do that.
You gotta go.
We'll go back. Yeah. What is the best place you've ever traveled to? Or maybe like, what is the best travel experience you've ever had?
All right. Okay. I'll try to say this quickly.
I know you've traveled a lot, so this is probably tough.
It was a really that's a hard question to think through, but
you can even like give us the second place too, or
okay. So, all right. So first place is San Miguel in Mexico.
San Miguel.
Yeah, it's beautiful, throwback. It's like stepping into like the early 20th century.
Okay,
and the reason why I love it is because it's just I go there with Christine, and you probably know her level of excitement is very infectious.
Yes.
So I get swept up in that, and we just take it all in. Second reason why is because I love seeing a accurate portrayal of Mexico, like in other words, being in Mexico, versus seeing it in American cinema and television, which is all
Americanized,
super yellow, and dusty, and very narrow view of what Mexico's like. So
very cool. Yeah. Emily and I went on our honeymoon in Mexico. Went to Cabo, and that was the best. Which also even that feels like an Americanized version of Mexico too, to some extent. But I loved it. Super fun. Last question. For our students, do you have any like life passages or verses or advice that you think is timely or that you want to share? Yeah.
I'm going to paraphrase. This is lame because this is a life passage of mine, but I don't have it memorized.
That's okay.
The summary of it is to those who are full, even honey is bitter, right? And that just means stay hungry for God's knowledge. Don't feel like you ever know that parable well enough where you don't have to listen to it again. Where you know the Psalms or the Gospel well enough where you can tune out on a Sunday morning. Right? Stay hungry.
Yeah, that's good. And there have been so many times where I've thought, I've heard that story. You don't need to listen, but every single the Bible says God's mercies are new every single day, and with that means every time you open up your scriptures, God has something in store for us to learn. So I like that. That's good.
Yeah.
Well, Ben, thank you so much for joining us today, being a part of the the Hot Nut Challenge and our interview today. If you guys are a high school student, you guys know Ben. Make sure to say hello. But thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Ben, for sticking around. Ben is a huge trooper for not only doing the interview, but also doing the Death Nut Challenge.
Also, mind you, Ben's body is crazy in the fact that he was like, yeah, I'm fine. This is great.
I mean, he had a reaction
afterwards,
but it was a normal, spicy reaction.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyways.
He's crazy.
Yeah, go talk to Ben. He's a good dude. We are going to transition into the serious portions of our episode here. So we've got our girl Pearl, who's going to lead us in some worship, and then our girl Hannah is going to teach our man Han. I feel like that's
Man Han. My nickname is Han Man.
All right.
So it's not.
And our man Han is going to teach us today as we jump back into the book of Philippians. So take it away, Pearl.
All right, guys, it's your girl Pearl. Today I am in my room, and this evening we're going to be singing Graves into Gardens by, who is it by? Yeah, by Elevation Worship. I think it is just an incredible reminder to us that nothing can satisfy us but Christ. I read a tweet this morning by Tim Keller. The sin beneath all other sins is a lack of joy in Christ. Ooh! That hit home. The amazing thing about that is even when we're doing that, Christ transforms that thing, that grave, that sin, whatever, that chaos in your life, and he makes it into something beautiful, a garden, something that's flourishing, that is nourishing. And any obstacle in your life is there for a reason, so that it shapes you to be more like him, so that he can be honored through that. So embrace the difficulty, embrace your own weakness, and cling to Christ. And here's Graves into Gardens. Also, Ben Ho is playing keys and guitar, so it's gonna be great. All right, bye. I've searched the world, but it couldn't fill me. Man's empty praise and treasures of faith are never enough, no, no. But then you came along and put me back together, and every desire is not satisfied here in your love. Oh, there's nothing better than you, Lord. There's nothing better than you. Oh, there's nothing is better than you. And now I'm not afraid to show you
Hi guys, welcome back to our second fall episode of us having our teaching time. And so like Ryan did last time we were together in the video, we are going to be going through the book of Philippians during this fall season. And so Ryan got to talk in the beginning of Philippians 1 last time, and I'm going to continue on. And so we're going to be in Philippians 1, 18 through 26. So definitely make sure that you grab your Bibles and that you are getting ready to listen and just receive God's word and be able to apply what we're going to talk about today. So let's get into it. Let's start off reading our verse. So Philippians 18 is where we're going to start at. Philippians 1:18. All right. It says, "What does it matter? Only that in every way, whether from the false motives or true, Christ is proclaimed. And in this I rejoice. Yes, and I will continue to rejoice, because I know that this will lead to my salvation. Through your prayers and help from the Spirit of Jesus Christ, my eager expectation and hope is that I will not be ashamed about anything, but that now, as always, with all courage, Christ will be highly honored in my body, whether by life or by death. For me, to live is Christ, and to die is gain. Now, if I live on in the flesh, this means fruitful work for me, and I don't know which one I should choose. I am torn between the two. I long to depart and be with Christ, which is far better, but to remain in the flesh is more necessary for your sake. Since I'm persuaded of this, I know that I will remain and continue with all of you for your progress and joy in the faith, so that because of my coming to you again, your boasting in Christ Jesus may abound." So there's a lot of good stuff in there. As Ryan talked a bit about last time, I'm going to bring up again. Paul is writing this letter while he is in prison, and he is writing it to the Philippians, the people of Philippi, who he greatly has this sweet relationship with, and he is writing to them to encourage them, to let them know that as he's still in prison, God's gospel is still being spread, and Jesus is still alive and well in the hearts of the people that are in the jail, and that Christ is still being represented. And so I think this really parallels well with the season that we've been in while we've been going through COVID times, of just that separation that it feels like from us not being at school, not being able to be together at church, us not being able to participate in certain things. And for some of you haven't even really been able to leave your home and see other people. And so it can feel really, really, really isolating sometimes. But I hope that you guys look at this passage as an encouragement to see that even when things feel so different, and even when we feel so isolated, that God is still going to come and do a work there. And not only is he going to, that you are called to help be a part of it as well. And so we're going to talk a little bit more about what that's going to look like for you guys in the context of the position we're in right now. But so let's continue on and look into this. When we are reading through this, what's something that stands out to me that, again, parallels really well with what we are experiencing right now is that God gives us community, and that is such a joy to have community, but our community looks really different right now. And so just as Paul's community there, he writes to the Philippians, and he is telling them how even though he is isolated and in a prison, and he is not with the people that he longs to be for, which is the people of Philippi, the Philippians. He is finding community there with other fellow believers. And so for us, that can look like us finding community with the people that are already around us. Maybe your family is also believers, and that they can help bring in this joyful moment for you to realize and recognize that God is doing a work in your family. Maybe you're getting closer to them. Maybe relationships are changing. Things that were harder are now getting brought to light for healing to happen, and for you to be able to grow into this understanding that Jesus is bringing community to you. God's bringing community to you wherever you are, whether you're alone or with other people. And so just like how Paul is experiencing community that looks really different, he is also experiencing it in a way that he is encouraging people around him that he normally wouldn't be around to hear about and know the gospel as well. And so this might be a scary thing for some of you, because maybe you do live in a home where no one else is a Christian, or maybe everyone that you're encountering outside of your home and the only few people you're allowed to see have a very different perspective than you do on how to handle everything with COVID, or maybe just in general life views that are going on. There's been so many things during this time that have really put division between all of us. But what is a uniting factor is that God brings unity to us when we seek it and ask for it, and when we are seeking to do what he's calling us to do, and it's to spread the gospel. Gospel brings unity. And so we can find an unconventional joy in this space of building community with people that we wouldn't have before. And so take this as an encouragement that even when you're in positions with family members, or maybe your neighbors that you see all the time and those are the only people you're allowed to see, or maybe you're in a different school and it's just a different kind of community that you're not used to, that God is going to make way in those spaces for you to continue to seek him out, for him to be working through you. God is going to meet you in those places, even when it seems scary. I mean, I'm sure that Paul, during this time as he's writing this letter, was in a position that from the outside was really scary. He was locked away. He'd gone through all of these horrific things. He was experiencing persecution for being a Christian. Maybe you guys feel that that's something that you're going through right now. Again, our culture is constantly changing, and it is not easy to be a Christian in this day. It's not easy to stand up for certain things that we believe as Christians. It's not easy to always state our opinions, and maybe it's not easy even in your own home, that there are different varying views of what is okay and what's not okay, but God is still going to come and meet you in those spaces, and he also is going to be proud of you working with him. He wants to have a relationship with you so that these times don't seem as scary, that we can have this joy to be with each other. The other part that we're going to look into is that God is calling us to share the gospel during this time, whatever the season it is. So maybe you're like, whoa, Hannah, I don't like to share the gospel. I'm not a gifted evangelist. I feel very nervous. But that looks like just living out life as a Christian and as a follower of God, and having people come who are in close proximity to you be able to see God through your actions and through your mindset that you have through this. There's a lot of fear during this time. Understandable. It's scary. There's a lot of uncertainty, but it doesn't mean that we completely put all of our stock in fear. We need to have our stock in hoping that God is going to come and be present in all of our trials and everything that is difficult for us to be going through right now. And so even Paul here is saying, like, sometimes it's the thought of being here is almost miserable in comparison of me being able to be with God and being able to sit in his presence and like, yo, I just want to get out of here. I want to go to heaven. And I'm sure that for a lot of us during the season, we probably have felt that way, that we're like, wow, I just like really wish I was just with God already and not here. But it's really important and imperative that you're here during this time. God placed you in this specific time. He knows that he has gifted you in the ways that he's gifted you. He has built you to experience the things that you've experienced, to be in this time during this season, experiencing everything and encountering everyone that you're encountering. And he wants you to continue on a good work and be sharing your faith to those around and proclaiming that God is who he is in a time filled with fear. And so just as like we are filled with fear during this time in our culture of what's going on in the world in general, of everything from the craziness of COVID to fires to what's happening in politics, everything going on. we need to stay focused and keep our sight up ahead at where we're going, and where we're going is going to be meeting with God eventually. But to get there, we have to continue to stay on the path that is going to guide us there. And so an encouragement for you guys before we end this is that know that you are here in this position exactly because God wants you here. He has gifted you in the way that He's gifted you because He knows and sees that you are going to be somebody that He can partner with. And He doesn't need you to partner with Him, but He wants you to partner with Him. And so you were desired, you were wanted in a way that might feel really different to you. It might feel kind of scary, or maybe you've never experienced like somebody longing for you and that you've been craving it and wanting it. But know that you are wanted to live out this life and that God is going to use you in scary positions. But what we need to be doing when we get to those places is keeping our focus on Him, not having fear, but having hope in Him, and continuing to trust Him through all seasons of time. All right. I'm going to pray for us, and then we will take it back to the desk. God, I just thank you so much just for all of the ways that you come and meet us, even in times that are hard and scary and difficult, that you are there to bring joy, to bring peace, that you are there to just wrap us closer and closer to you. I just pray that as all of us go out into this week, that we can feel that we are just one of your ambassadors here to do your work, God, and that we have the confidence to be able to know who you are and truly understand and believe that you are a God who is going to walk with us, and that it is might not be easy to be here, but it's necessary for us to be here to continue to advance your gospel, and that we are so fortunate to have a gospel like yours to rely on and to hope in. We love you. Amen. All right, take it back to the desk. Awesome. Thanks so much, guys, for tuning in with us tonight. Make sure that you stick around. The link is going to be down in the chat box. And you can also find it on OCF's website, just in case you can't click on it, and come and meet us for Zoom groups where we're going to be able to discuss everything that we talked about tonight. So definitely make sure. We love seeing you guys. We love getting to be able to interact with you. So yeah.
Love you guys.
Bye. We love you.